grand opening of Côte d'Ivoire's first Loving Hut on June 16, 2019, the West African nation of Côte d'Ivoire saw the opening of its first Loving Hut in its economic capital city of Abidjan. Loving Hut, an international family of vegan restaurants, was inspired by Supreme Master Ching Hai's noble vision of offering healthy, delectable, and affordable vegan food for all. More than 50 people from various spiritual groups and backgrounds attended the joy-filled celebration in Abidjan. The inaugural speech was given by our association member Guy Modeste Akou, a jurist in Côte d'Ivoire.
Le restaurant Loving Hut a été créé dans la vision que tous les êtres, humains comme animaux, puissent coexister dans la paix, l'amour et la famille.
Among the guests of honor were El Haj Sheikh Soufi Konate, the supreme guide of Côte d'Ivoire's Soufi community, and His Holiness Bhakti Charudesna Swami of the local International Society for Krishna Consciousness, ISKCON. Both spiritual teachers were privileged to trim the ceremonial ribbon and thus officially open Loving Hut Abidjan.
Merci pour cette initiative et de prier que le restaurant puisse perdurer et encore nous faire encore beaucoup de délices comme aujourd'hui. Il y a vraiment eu des plats exceptionnels qui nous a touchés, qui nous a vraiment satisfaits. Il faut respecter toutes les choses, les êtres vivants sur la terre pour être en harmonie avec la nature. Donc je suis 100% pour ça et j'exhorte tout le monde à œuvrer dans ce sens d'être végétalien. Que Dieu nous aide dans ce sens-là.
Other guests included members of the Universal White Brotherhood, the Christchurch Harris Mission Choir, as well as the Chief of Police from the suburb of Makori and local friends, who enjoyed the restaurant's relaxing atmosphere and delicious vegan dishes generously prepared by Loving Hut staff.
J'étais vraiment heureuse de savoir qu'il y a maintenant un restaurant végétalien ici en Côte d'Ivoire. J'ai vraiment aimé la nourriture, tout. C'était délicieux. C'est qu'ici je vais revenir.
Congratulations, Côte d'Ivoire, on your new Loving Hut vegan establishment. Our special appreciation for Supreme Master Ching Hai's support of loving huts around the world through her compassionate ideal of a benevolent planet. Wishing the Côte d'Ivoire restaurant great success, and may your nation's peaceful citizens embrace the life-saving vegan lifestyle in God's grace.
Soyez végétalien, faites la paix.
Soyez végétalien, faites la paix.
European Union, a Shining Royal Leadership Award for Compassion Laureate, further assists Sahrawi refugees in Algeria. The European Commission has pledged a donation of 4 million euros to the World Food Programme for the benefit of thousands of Sahrawi refugees living in Algeria to help increase food security for those in need. The contribution enables a monthly delivery of fortified blended foods, wheat flour, rice, barley, vegetable oil, pulses, and sugar, among other staples. Last year, the EU contributed 5.5 million euros to support Sahrawi people in refugee camps in Algeria. God bless you, and thank you, European Union, for your generosity. Also, much appreciation, World Food Programme, for your noble efforts. In celestial harmony, may a radiant future of prosperity and well-being greet all diverse Sahrawi people.
India prioritizes nationwide access to clean water. Prime Minister of India, His Excellency Narendra Modi, a Shining World Leadership Award for Good Governance laureate, announced that by 2024, all homes in the nation, including those in rural locations, will receive piped water. Earlier, Prime Minister Modi combined a number of water ministries into one office to address issues related to this precious resource, including the provision of an adequate supply of pure drinking water and the need to clean rivers. His Excellency further called for a major effort with public involvement to deal with water conservation and irrigation issues as the country is currently experiencing a decline in over half of its groundwater wells. We laud your commitment to your fine citizens, Your Excellency Narendra Modi. May an abundance of pure water flow in every corner of the spiritual country of India in heaven's benevolent mercy.
Sydney Opera House installs artificial reef. The Sydney Opera House in Australia has commissioned the construction of an artificial reef along its adjacent seawall to help attract and provide a home for fish and other marine life. Managed by the University of Technology Sydney, the reef contains 8 pods, each with 3 1-meter-high hexagonal structures. The pods are already providing a habitat to species, including octopuses, as well as bream and leather-jacket fish. While it's expected that in the future seaweed will cover the reef and attract smaller fish, the Opera House also recently announced that they received a 5-star Green Star performance rating from the Green Building Council of Australia. Our accolades, Sydney Opera House and University of Technology Sydney, for creating a home for our awesome ocean co-inhabitants. May your reef remind all your thoughtful citizens to care for and safeguard our treasure planet in divine protection.
Israeli startup develops drone that can pick fruit. Israeli Tevel Aerobotics Technologies has created a drone capable of quickly and carefully picking fresh fruit from trees. The company noted that the lack of agricultural workers prompted them to develop the device, which can recognize different varieties of fruit and their degree of ripeness while flying through the orchard automatically. After picking the fruits, the drone places them in a bin on the ground while ensuring they are handled gently. Currently, it is capable of picking oranges and apples, with more kinds expected in the future. The company envisions putting the drones on the commercial market in 2020. Way to go, Tevel Aerobotics Technologies, on your cool fruit picking drone. In God's wisdom, may more such innovations help bring delicious and nourishing fruits of the earth to the world's people.
Korea announces anti-tobacco plans. Korea's Ministry of Health and Welfare unveiled a comprehensive plan to curb tobacco consumption in the country. Notably, all kinds of flavored cigarettes will be banned, while indoor smoking places and public facilities will be closed by 2025. The country's National Health Promotion Act will be amended to allow only uniform, plain-looking tobacco packaging without attractive advertisements. In addition, health warnings must cover 75% of the cigarette packaging instead of the current 50%, and the health risks images must be enlarged from 30% to 55% of the front packaging. Furthermore, preventive educational initiatives will be implemented in schools. Our hats off to you, Korea, for your various measures to put an end to harmful tobacco use. May all governments take steps to foster a wholesome environment for a smoke-free and healthy lifestyle in heaven's bountiful goodness.
Taco chain drives sales with Beyond Meat. Since introducing Beyond Meat tacos in all of its 580 locations in April of this year, the United States fast food chain Del Taco sold more than 2 million of the tacos in less than 2 months. The meatless taco has turned out to be one of the most popular new products in the chain's history, while 2 new veg burritos, Beyond 8-layer burrito and the Epic Beyond Cauli burrito, which can be veganized, have also been added to the menu. Speaking of the new plant-based products, Del Taco CEO Mr. John Caposola noted the enthusiasm shown by our fans during the first weeks of our Beyond Meat offerings was undeniable. Well done, Del Taco. May your vegan items delight your customers while progressing the world towards an ethical, environmentally sustainable lifestyle and accompanied by blessings in the radiance of the divine.
Swan Lady cares for flock she loves. For the past decade, 70-year-young Irene Hodges has shown up every day at about 11 a.m. to feed the swans, who wait for her at Chasewater Pool in Staffordshire, England. Miss Hodges started her labor of love when the swans' habitat was affected after the area was drained to build a park. Along the way, Ms. Hodges has spent more than 20,000 pounds on high-quality food for the birds, while her husband, Barry, has delayed retirement to help finance the endeavor. As the birds have thrived, Ms. Hodges has earned the endearing nickname Swan Lady Chase Water. The dedicated bird carer stated, "We must love and look after our animals." Our joyful gratitude, Irene Hodges, and supportive husband Barry, for your devoted care of the gracious swans. May the serene avians continue to flourish in grandeur as part of God's wondrous creation.
Supreme Master Cheng Hai gladly present Irene and Barry Hodges with the Shining World Compassion Award, along with $20,000 in humble support of your loving efforts. With much gratitude and love for you and the elegant swans in God's protection, may you and yours forever ascend upwards spiritually by the Divine's guidance.